You are watching Codexum, Signal Archive. The fragments remain. Imagine walking through a peaceful European forest, where the only sound is the rustling of leaves. Now, imagine that beneath this calm landscape lies a buried secret, one that remained hidden for more than 7 decades, dating back to the darkest days of World War II. In 2018, archaeologists and historians stumbled upon something that shouldn't exist. A bunker that appeared in no maps, no documents, no military archives. It was as if someone had decided to erase its existence from history itself. Today, you will discover the Phantom Bunker, its enigmatic location, what was found inside, and why experts believe it was built for a mission that was never meant to be revealed. The location of the discovery has been kept partially confidential to prevent vandalism, but we know the basics: a remote area covered by dense forest, where civilians rarely pass. Everything began when a researcher found an anomaly in the terrain using ground-penetrating radar. The device detected something metallic, deep, and geometric, not a natural formation. The team dug and dug until a steel blast door emerged, rusty but surprisingly intact. No military markings, no identification, just cold metal and silence. When specialists finally opened it, it was like cracking open a time capsule abandoned by the world. The bunker was larger than expected. Long corridors, thick walls, acoustic insulation, and ventilation systems more advanced than most bunkers of the era. But something stranger stood out. It was practically empty, as if everything had been removed in a hurry or intentionally. Even so, a few items remained. Unmarked maps, showing underground routes and strategic points not found in any historical record. Poshibun documents, only fragments, written in German, making reference to a final operation. Experimental electrical equipment, far beyond the standard technology of World War II shelters. One archaeologist said the place felt like it was not designed to house soldiers, but to conduct something else entirely. Researchers began comparing the structure with known facilities from the war era. The design didn't match typical air raid shelters. It was more complex and far more isolated. A theory soon gained strength among historians. It might have been a clandestine scientific base. Several details support this idea. The tubes and cables suggest the presence of large machines, possibly prototypes. The acoustic insulation resembled that of experimental laboratories, not military bunkers. Secret escape routes indicated a high level of confidentiality. The most impactful clue came from an analysis of the inner walls. Experts identified a rare heat-resistant coating used only in facilities where chemical reactions or energetic experiments might take place. Something inside that bunker had been tested, and no one knows exactly what. Before opening the bunker, the radar detected something that confused the team. A faint but constant electromagnetic field, as if some device was still operating. After more than 70 years. Inside, they found a damaged control panel, but one detail stood out. Wires melted, as though from a recent short circuit. But how could a recent short circuit occur in a bunker sealed since World War II? This is one of the most debated aspects among experts. Some argue the panel never truly worked. Others believe someone accessed the bunker long after the war, perhaps decades later. Whatever the truth is, this detail adds yet another layer to the mystery. Historians searched archives, military documents, and wartime construction logs. The result? Nothing. No mention of the bunker, its construction, its purpose, or its personnel. It was as if every trace had been erased intentionally. This strengthened theories that it might have been a clandestine instigation, a scientific laboratory operating outside normal military oversight, a facility dedicated to controversial research, officially denied, or something so sensitive that it was purposely removed from all post-war archives. One historian declared, "If this bunker were just a shelter, it would be documented. The fact that it isn't makes everything much bigger." The bunker was shut down abruptly. This is fact. The structure proves it. The main door sealed from the inside. Partially burned documents, marks indicating a rapid evacuation. Rails on the floor, showing that something heavy was dragged out. But why? There are 3 main hypotheses. An experiment went wrong, the war was lost, and all evidence had to be destroyed. The facility received orders to be erased from history to avoid compromising individuals after the war. None have been confirmed. All remain open to debate. The secret World War II bunker discovered only in 2018 remains a modern enigma. A silent reminder that history still hides shadows, and that not everything that happens in wartime is written in books. Even today, researchers disagree on its true function, but everyone agrees on one chilling detail. That bunker was never meant to be found, and perhaps the real mystery is not what was inside, but why someone worked so hard to ensure the world would never know it existed. This is Codexum, where anomalies are documented, not explained.